Hi, everybody. We're here with episode 24 of Katie Reads Books. And today and tomorrow, I'm actually going to be reading some poetry because April is National Poetry Month. And so I wanted to observe that. I've got a really fun one today called It's Raining Pigs and Noodles. If you like Shel Silverstein, this one is kind of in that vein of humorous poetry for kids. It's written by Jack Prelutsky, and the drawings are by James Stevenson. And I'm not going to read this whole book by any means, but I have selected maybe 7 or 8 poems that I just thought were fun to share. So the first one is called It's Raining Pigs and Noodles, just like the title. It's raining pigs and noodles, it's pouring frogs and hats, chrysanthemums and poodles, bananas, brooms, and cats. Assorted prunes and parrots are dropping from the sky. Here comes a bunch of carrots, some hippopotami. It's raining pens and pickles and eggs and silverware. A flood of figs and nickels is falling through the air. I see a swan, a sweater, a clock, a model train. I like this so much better than when it's raining actual rain. So that was Raining Pigs and Noodles. All right, the next one. This is for anybody whose parents have ever been sick at the same time, kids. It's called My Parents Have the Flu Today. My parents have the flu today. They both are sick in bed, and thoughts of things to do today are swimming through my head. My nimble brain is burgeoning with ways to misbehave. I'll give my brother's teddy bear a haircut and a shave. Perhaps I'll make a mud pie in my sister's stupid hat, attach my mother's earrings to the puppy and the cat, hang carrots from the ceiling, stuff bananas into shoes, then set the clocks to different times. It's certain to confuse. I'll switch the salt and sugar, scatter meatballs on the rugs, hide spaghetti in a closet, and refrigerate some bugs. I'll paint my father's underwear an iridescent blue. My options are unlimited because my parents have the flu. I do have my helper with me again today, too. And, of course, he's not happy, so let me bring him up. Here we go. All right, let's see what else we can do. This is real life here at my house. Okay, the next one is called The Time Has Come, and I could relate to this one a little bit. The time has come. I think the time has come to throw the jack-o'-lantern out. It smells less like a pumpkin and more like sauerkraut. Its expression is peculiar. It has lost its friendly grin. It's tilting sort of strangely, and his cheeks are caving in. Its forehead is collapsing and its eyes are heading south. Its nose is now connected to the middle of its mouth. I admit it's been the focus of some happy family scenes, but we've had that jack-o'-lantern for 11 Halloweens. Okay, I haven't had mine personally for 11 Halloweens, but I have been known to let it sit on the doorstep a little too long. All right, the next one. I'm raising a virtual chicken, and I just thought in this age of virtual everything that this one was kind of fun. I'm raising a virtual chicken, the best of her virtual brood. I'm serving her virtual water. I'm feeding her virtual food. I'm giving her all the attention a virtual chicken could need. Determined, my virtual chicken will flourish and succeed. My virtual chicken was thriving and having a wonderful time, the star of her virtual hen house, a bird in her virtual prime. But lately, my virtual chicken appears to have virtual stress. It takes me a virtual hour to clean up her virtual mess. She's under the virtual weather. Her virtual vision is weak. She can't fluff a virtual feather or open her virtual beak. My virtual chicken is ailing. She staggers on virtual legs. My virtual chicken is failing to lay any virtual eggs. I'm doing my best to revive her with round-the-clock virtual care. Despite all my virtual efforts, she hasn't a virtual prayer. I fear that my virtual chicken has run out of virtual luck. Farewell, ancient virtual chicken. Hello, baby virtual duck. All right, the next one. A bicycle spoke. Now, if you are like me and you kind of like puns, this one's pretty fun. A bicycle spoke and a clock stopped to hear. A tulip blew kisses and a rose shed a tear. The package was wrapped, though the shoes weren't suede. Like cashews, the cashews went crazy. The knot was afraid. The buttons were frightened, the butter stood pat, as socks offered punch to a top in a hat. A cake pounded hard when a lock sang off key, a plum bobbed a bit, which the saw didn't see. The chair took the floor, for the night wouldn't stand. The benches were bored when the iron was banned. The tires grew weary, the forks hit the hay, the trees left the scene as the cheese led the way. Did you catch the line in there about a knight? That's pretty fun, and it leads us to our last poem, A Noble Knight at Arms, which I selected because obviously we're the North Star Knights, and I hope that you cannot relate to this knight, in fact. So let's read this one. There's a lot of really juicy vocabulary words too. So I'm going to give you your homework early. Write down any words that you don't know from this poem and then look them up after we're done. All right, A Noble Knight at Arms. I am a noble knight at arms, astride a noble steed, employed upon a noble quest to do a noble deed. Alas, I'm unsuccessful, though I ride from sun to sun. My quest goes unrewarded, and my deed remains undone. A paragon of chivalry, I long to do no less than rescue any rescuable damsels in distress. Alack, I'm ineffectual. I find such damsels late, and earlier delivered from an execrable fate. Execrable, yeah. I ache to tilt at dragons with my formidable lance, but swifter knights dispatch them first. I seem to have no chance. I hunt for monstrous ogres to eviscerate, but nay, they prudently absquatulate while I am yet well away. I'm similarly thwarted at confronting evil trolls who sensibly evacuate their pestilential holes. Deterred yet undiscouraged, my resolve is never weak, though regularly tested by my singular physique. But half the height of other knights, my girth is thrice as great. My mount is discommoded by my monumental weight. At best, it barely manages an apathetic trot. My name is famed throughout the land. They call me Sir Lunchalot. All right, so that was some selections from It's Raining Pigs and Noodles. Tomorrow I'm going to have another fun poetry book for you. And just remember that you matter, you're important, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.